guys, this was not part of the original video I wanted to upload today, but I decided to add this here to remind you not to be silent about what is going on. Say no to racism and rape. I'm of the opinion that there is a common factor between racism and rape. I would like to term it endurance. We blacks have been taught to endure a lot of things. Work twice as hard as your peers, your white peers, so you can measure up to them. Be submissive to the police when they're coming around so they don't shoot you. Women have been taught to endure in relationships, in marriages, even to endure the stigma of rape. This is not fair, and that's why I'm charging you not to be silent about this. This generation deserves better. Our future generation deserve better. Please educate your children, both born and unborn. Educate yourself, educate those around you. This has to stop. We deserve better, and we can do better. Black Lives Matter, and say a huge no to racism and rape. And remember, you cannot be silent about this. See you in the main video. Hey guys, it's Code99 again. Welcome to my channel. Men are scum is a common sentence you hear nowadays. It flies everywhere. So I read this book and I found some interesting topics worthy of discussion concerning what women really want from men. And I think that you're going to like it. Let us write together. So the author is Bruce Bryan. I was not able to get the physical copy, the hard copy, but I was able to get the electronic copy, and it wasn't bad after all. Around the introductory part of the book, the author posted the question again, what do women actually want from men? And said, if we're going to collect these answers from the women in the world, we would have up to like 3 billion plus answers, and that is not productive. So he said, what we should be asking is, what things do women want from men that can be considered non-negotiable, universal, and primal? And these things we will be looking at in this book review. To answer the previous question, according to the author, he said what women really want from men is to feel like a woman. He said they want to be lost in their femininity, and this can only happen when a man acts like a man. Yeah, right. That same question came to my head. What does it mean for a man to act like a man? We will get the answer soon in this review. However, I think the title of the book sort of looks like the focus was on women, but actually the content of the book was for men. It was directed to men. And I think it focused on 3 important things. How should a man act before he gets the woman? Secondly, when he gets her, how does he keep her? What things does he have to do to keep her? And thirdly, how can a man be better for himself and himself alone? So the author, Bruce Bryan, continually used this adjective to describe the female or the woman in the picture. High quality. He said this woman is a high quality woman, directed to guys. But I think everyone, even men and women, male, female, want a high quality partner that has something to offer. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking of material things alone. Something here and something here to offer. Let's paint this picture. You're on the street this beautiful evening, just taking a stroll, and then you see a beautiful woman that catches your fantasy. You held hands, you guys started dating, going on walks, enjoying each other, smiling, hugging, and all those beautiful things. And the honeymoon phase passed. And at some point, you guys start arguing. You don't understand each other anymore. You think she complains a lot. You think she doesn't understand you. You think she nags. She always wants arguments. For most men, they just say, I just don't understand her anymore. What happened? Why is she like this? Why is she picking on everything I do? Well, that question is valid, and we can also look at it in another direction. It may be that you just don't understand her enough. But this book made me pose another question. Is it that you don't understand her enough, or you don't understand yourself enough, so you don't know how to react to her reactions? You don't know how to handle some things you don't know what to do at a particular time, or what to say, or how to even handle your own emotions. To be honest, I posed that question to myself as well. Like, what actually is the main problem? Is it with me or with the partner? There were things in this book that I had to relearn, some I had to unlearn, and some were new to me, so I had to learn them. So I'll be sharing with you the 6 lessons that I picked out from this book. Let's dive in. Number 1 was the masculine chivalry. The author described this as a sense of duty that a man feels deep within himself to become his best, so that he can give his best and feel satisfied that he is doing his best. He doesn't need to be approved, praised, or rewarded by anyone, but his satisfaction lies in overcoming fear and weakness while helping to rid the world of all that causes pain and suffering. What I got from this was that this kind of man has the ability to contribute to his society without seeking approval. And what he's doing is for himself, is for the betterment of himself, his family, the society. And he also branched to an aspect where I really liked. He said, this kind of man is not the typical Mr. Nice guy. What he meant by that is, this kind of man doesn't do things so that he could be liked. He knows when to say no. He knows when to be strict. He knows when to be nice and kind. He doesn't take away his kindness, his loving nature, but he knows when to draw the line. Basically, he was talking about this man who is not a people pleaser. This kind of man is not rude, is not vulgar, is not arrogant in his demeanor, because no woman actually wants such a man. But this man that he's talking about is not a people pleaser. He does the right thing at the right time. He knows when to say no. He knows when to draw the boundary, and he is kind and loving. The second thing I learned is to be a man of character. A man who his behavior speaks louder than his words. A man who holds virtues like honesty, integrity, loyalty, and doesn't base his actions on emotions but on his virtues. This man, because of his character, becomes irresistible to his woman, because he knows how to fulfill a need physically, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise, and he knows how to drive her. He knows how to bring her together into this union. He knows how to work together with her, and he knows how to treat her well. The third thing I learned is to be a man of progress. He said, whether you're a guy, a boy, or a man, whatever you see yourself as, wherever you find yourself, just remember that progress is inevitable. You have to keep moving. He described this man as a man that values progress, because this high quality woman is not only attracted to a man with a strong character and virtues, but she would want to stay with a man with ambition and drive. My number 4 take home was to check myself. Check yourself. Check for your insecurities and your struggles, and most importantly, do not ignore them. Rather, work on them, because ignoring them doesn't make them go away. But working on them, over time, you get secured in your own self. And Bruce Bryan's point in the book was to make sure that we work on our insecurities and struggles so that it doesn't affect our decision making. And also, we should learn to handle our emotions better. On the feminine side, it stated that women know deep down that they could be irrational sometimes. They know that they can make decisions based on emotions. But on the contrary, they do not want a man who does the same. They don't want a man who makes decisions based on the push and pull of emotions. They want a man who makes decisions based on his virtues and not on the roller coaster of emotions. As a man, do not let your insecurities lead you to frustrations and lead you to make bad decisions. He says that a good woman loves a man who lives by his virtues and not based on emotions alone. I think you get the point there. The second thing on insecurities is to work on them, and by working on them, you can involve yourself in different things, or also study the lives of men that you admire. If there is a chance, you can get mentors, you can ask questions and seek for help. Men, seek for help. It is not bad. It doesn't demean you as a man. It doesn't take away from your masculinity. It doesn't take away from your confidence. It doesn't. It only makes you better. And I should mention that you should seek for help not only from men, but also from women or whoever you think can help you. Please seek for help. Study the lives of people that you admire. Do it. Do whatever makes that insecurity go away. Do whatever makes you feel more secure. Make sure that you're working on getting better for yourself alone. Kabish? My number 5 take home was to become a leader. And this was quite tricky because the author stated some misconceptions about being a leader as a man. He said that being a leader is not about the outward sign of dominance, the fame of fortunes, the wealth, the power. He said no, that's not it. It's not about oppression. It's not about showing that you are superior. Nah. Rather, he said becoming a leader is more about being calm in the face of conflicts, learning to make better decisions, communication, knowing your path or your purpose and chasing it. Quit complaining, but take responsibility. Not always being a consumer, but be a producer as well. Offer something to the community, offer something to the household. It's more about the responsibility than what you have to show. I hope you get my point there. Being a leader, you shouldn't see your partner as a threat. No, she's not a threat. She's here to help. And as you get a high quality woman, you should know that she comes with high quality standards, which you have to meet up with. So if you're not meeting up with it, it is fine. But do not see her as a threat. Rather, retrace your steps and walk towards it again. And remember, she is not a threat. She is here to help you. My number 6, no, that's not number 6. My number 6 take home is to forgive yourself. And why he said this, and I actually like the fact that he said this, is because reading this book from the beginning, you feel the motivation, you feel that, oh, this is the kind of man I want to be, blah, 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 which is okay. But reality check, you will fail at some point. You will get it wrong at some point. And he said this to not put pressure on you, so you know that you are human, and when you fail, you rise up. I think that was an encouragement to fall, forgive yourself, rise up. If you fall again, forgive yourself. All this will just make you a better person. By the time you rise up, you become better. He wrote, and I quote, "You should develop the determination to grow and the determination to forgive yourself quickly when you fall short." That was absolutely, it was absolutely amazing, and I really love the fact that he chipped that in, because I think as men or as guys or as a boy, we like to put pressure on ourselves. Sometimes it's good, but we do have emotions too, and we do fall short as well. Forgive yourself and move on. Lastly, Bruce Bryan said in this book that a good woman does not want a perfect man per se. All she wants is a man who is perfect for her. It's a wrap, guys, and I would recommend this book to anyone, both male and female. You can also share this video with your friends, your family, your partner as well. My personal recommendation for this book is 5 out of 5. The book is not complex to understand, so on simplicity I would give it a 4.8. I like the flow of the book really well, although at some point you might feel like he's repeating some things, but just stick to it and you will see where it lands. So I'll rate it a 4.8 for flow, and altogether I'll give it a 4.9 approximately. And this is just my own personal recommendation. Feel free to read the book, buy it, read the book, and tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. I really recommend that you read this book. We really need to stop hearing men are scum. If you read this book, it impacts you, and I guess it will impact your son as well, and slowly we can impact the coming generation, and also share your own points, your own lessons from experience, and all, so that we can all learn and grow together. If you want more of such reviews, please let me know in the comment section. You can also drop book titles for me to read and review. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be signing off now. See you on the next one. Peace out.